recording button is hit, and hello everybody, and welcome to Loading Crew and Friends Play Pokemon Tabletop. I am your humble GM and stumbler, Stuart. We just did a sound test for everyone, but let's quickly introduce the characters. This person who I just pinged right here is Lavi, played by xthedarkone.
Hello, I'm xthedarkone. I do parody stuff mainly, but I am just a guy who punches things, and apparently not that funny, so whatever.
We have his Lady Scarlet.
Hello, I'm Lady Nanaki online. I am Scarlet. I'm not feeling too great today, but I will do my best. But I'll probably fall asleep as usual, so don't worry. Good shit will happen.
The most recent stuff that Lady has been in is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I've been in that.
And then we got my woman, Jade.
Hello, my name is...
Okay.
You good?
Fight.
Yeah,
I heard you for a second.
Fight.
Okay, yeah. Hello, I'm Alaina, and I play Jade, and I play a capture specialist, so I basically catch Pokemon so that we don't die. And it's just my job.
Alright. And then finally, we got Corinne.
I'm Corinne or Megami, or I play Luna, the Pokemon Ranger, and I make sure nobody dies, because I think I'm the responsible one that carries all the money and all the equipment and stuff.
Alright. Now, we've got some guests joining us tonight.
You fix it, yeah.
We've got some guests joining us tonight, as many of you have noticed, or many of you probably already know, because our crowd is not normally this big, and we will introduce their characters as they come. This is actually a crossover stream between the team that you're seeing right here, known as Team Fresh Floof, and our Thrilling Intense Third Wheel and Jello Apocalypse, and we're going to see those characters in a little bit.
Oh my god.
Team Sweaty Eclipse.
Okay.
That was not our name.
Clearing the old throat there. You should ignore me.
We're being sabotaged.
Even if we win a Pokemon confrontation, if our name is Team Egglets, we've already lost.
Lavi goes to the store and buys some eggs, and he just is like, I just feel like buying some eggs. I don't know why. I have an urge to buy some eggs all of a sudden.
This stream sponsored by.
I'm sure they'll come up in again.
All right, and that being a continuation, there are a few loose ends we do need to wrap up. Last time on our stream, what?
The nuclear winter.
Oh yeah.
Tie those up real briefly.
I mean, it's not really important. Essentially, they just got out of a arc in this town called Wild Colony. They went to a power plant.
Lavi almost died.
How many times did I almost die here? A good few, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wow, and we had a relatively nice time. Thanks, Stuart.
they come back. They're all tanned, and we're all like radiated and shit.
To be fair, X's character looks for trouble, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone just prepares for trouble, but there's no doubles, so he just takes it all. Anyway, so yeah, last time. These guys found a nuclear power plant in the middle of the desert. It turned out that this power plant belonged to Team Vision in the past. They went to the bottom of it. They got some... God, this power plant was huge. They caught a Mewtwo at one point, and they lost it. They...
Well, we didn't lose it. It flew away, and then
it decided to fuck off.
Yeah, it's almost as if a great power forgot we ever had the Mewtwo.
Yeah.
I mean, that couldn't have been the situation, but that's how it felt, you know.
Damn Arceus.
So yeah, maybe that character should be back at some point, sometime later.
Yeah.
I don't imagine that'll happen.
They went into Distortion World for a while, as did Garbsnarb. But
Garbsnarb went to hyperspace, or no, ultra space.
What the fuck is a Garbsnarb?
Oh, you will find out. You will find out.
It's a new
You want to
Pokemon.
know what a Garbsnarb is?
Who's that Pokemon? It's Garbsnarb.
Garbsnarb. Knife sharpening sound effect.
Garbsnarb does a big shrug. So, eh.
Garbsnarb.
Aw. Garbsnarb.
Not only that, after they got out of Ultra Space Distortion World, they went back to the power plant. Some people may have made some mistakes, and the power plant exploded, creating
I don't think you can give them leniency there.
Well, it actually wasn't their fault. They objected.
Oh, nice.
They objected very heavily to going back to it. And do you know Looker from the Pokemon games?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who
He's a cunt.
insisted.
He did it?
Well, he didn't. He didn't like hit the button, but yeah, essentially that kind of happened.
Oh, but he was kind of useless because I did all the work in saving people and junk.
Classic.
Luna essentially promised the occupier that we wouldn't tell anyone about the nuclear power plant, and then literally went to deliberately and immediately tell the most highest authority about.
Yes, I told the police
oh God,
because
Looker's
otherwise
the
they.
most highest authority. This is indeed a dystopian.
I told the police because either way they were gonna go back there. So I saved a couple cops' lives. Otherwise they probably would have got decapitated by the Rotom there.
Yeah, Rotom.
There was a Rotom in like a mech suit who like.
Ooh.
I like how you leave out the important details. It's like, no, it's still just Megami's fault.
I mean, when you break it down, really, whose fault is it?
It's yours. You made it too hard.
I didn't do such thing. I gave ample opportunity to stop that countdown button.
Yeah, the rolls
Fight,
were not on our side that day. We had really bad rolls on that day.
Oh yeah, like
No, he had good rolls.
yeah, that.
No, we had bad rolls. He had really good rolls.
Yeah, that's rare too. Let's see. After that explosion occurred, everyone like there was actually a really depressing time in the stream where we thought people were dead and no one knew what to do, and it was really rough. But then everyone got back together.
And Scarlet went fucking mental at him, which is not like her character at all.
Oh yeah, Scarlet went fucking.
That
apeshit.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I like that.
She punched Luker in the face and told him to man up because he had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but like I was doing all this work, and he's like, "Here, take my badge," and I'm like, I can't do this all by myself. And Scarlett's like, "Yeah, stop being a fucking pussy and do your fucking job."
The priestess, ladies and gentlemen. The pacifist, please.
Gotta lay down
priestess.
that divine word.
Anyway,
All while Lavi and Jade were hiding from the nuclear fallout in a cave and digging our way through the desert.
and finally, yeah, after they were reunited, this is where we were left off. Let's go ahead and, like I said, kind of wrap up some things, not super quick.
Slow Marvick died, yes.
But, Luna, you've been receiving messages over the past week or so that you've been working here, like, as a ranger? So
Right, yeah, I'm trying to save as many Pokemon that don't have radiation on them.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, about the radiation, I'll get to that in a minute. One thing I never thought I'd be... One thing I never
walking into?
One thing I never thought I'd research in a Pokemon game is nuclear fallout, radiation, and radiation poisoning, but you'd be wrong.
Everyone at home, Pokemon is PG.
You wouldn't think there'd be a body count either, but you'd be wrong there too.
There is a body count, yes.
Oh my god.
All right, so
we all even technically died and then came back.
Yeah.
Gardstorm should have stayed in ultra space.
You were asleep and dead. The ultimate sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't die.
All right.
I don't think Lavi died either, but
I really thought our adventure was crazy and off the rails.
Yeah,
but
right?
Oh, you have no idea about our stories.
You guys have been like, you guys have been the Diet Coke of adventure.
Fucking Lavi punched like a bite in the face and then took over his den.
No, Garchomp. It was a level 50.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Garchomp.
Yeah, he punched a Garchomp in the face and he's like, "This is my den now." And then all the Gabites and Gibbles were worshipping him.
Wow, I thought we were bad people.
No, right,
I mean, maybe Nera is.
This is doing that whole missing out details. We saved the Gabite and Gibble. She let us stay in the cave. Then the Garchomp arrived, challenged Lavi to like a dominating, alpha battle. Who would be the alpha? I did my focus punch, rolled a crit, rolled a 20, knocked it out one hit.
Right, and then did you cook the eggs you found in there for dinner?
No, they were already hatched.
Oh, okay.
She ate the live. They ate the live ones.
They're my kids, yeah.
I was looking for treasure.
I have one of them. One of them is my. I have a bunch of Gabite kids.
So you beat up the parent and stole his children?
Whoa! It was self-defense.
How do you explain this?
I stole your kids' self-defense. It's the only way. The only way.
If you want to learn more about our story,
Check out audible.com.
Check out our YouTube channel. Anyway, so now that we've wrapped that up, Luna, you've been getting text messages. Prism has been messaging you fairly often.
Oh God!
But you
wait, he's alive?
Oh yeah, he's alive.
He's alive.
You could feel that he's even holding back, but you've got like 4 in the past half hour.
Well, like X, remember he was like possessed by the jellyfish thing.
Yeah, but you beat the shit out of him, and he was alright after that. Well, he
Yeah, but
was alright, but he wasn't.
Freaking
He wasn't
poison.
possessed. He was in the Pokemon Center
He
though,
was
didn't he?
healing with that fucking Chansey.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he was fine. Oh my God, that chance was.
Chansey.
Okay, we're getting distracted. Forget it. Keep
Alright,
going.
All right,
yeah,
go.
the copper, the world's campus Chansey.
He lets you know that Prism's dad wants to hold a charity event for the people of Wild Colony, and he wants to give you more details about it when you guys hit Republic City.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Different.
A whole bunch of different Pokemon Rangers are messaging you almost constantly, asking for updates and checking how you're doing, essentially. They're proud of how you're handling the situation. They ask that you keep up the good work. Your sister is coming to Utopus so that she can see you soon.
Oh God, no.
She managed to bank a few vacation days, and she's coming. She's also very proud. And Sam Shogun, I don't know if you remember him. He is the young gym leader
Oh,
of...
I do remember him. How's the scumbag doing?
No, it's the young one. Not the old one.
How's the scumbag doing?
He was alright, wasn't he?
I didn't like any of them. No, I was the only ones that didn't like them. Go on.
He was one who gave us the experience share, wasn't he?
Yeah, after we kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, he was alright, him.
In a gym battle, by the way. We didn't just randomly kick the shit out of him.
Yeah, I was
Fluffy.
along for the ride. You could say anything and I'll be like, oh yeah, they beat a man up.
It was in self-defense.
Yeah, clearly. Let's just file that nuclear fallout under self-defense.
All self-defense.
So was kid.
Sam Shogun, he's contacted you. Thanks to you, he managed to assess the situation quickly, and they managed to start rescue efforts for the people in Pokemon here in Wild Colony. His company is also donating the next 3 months' revenue to rescue and restoration. Not that it'll help their company reputation at all. Their reputation's kind of in the toilet at the moment.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
So see, guys, we were giving them a month to see how well they did, and they did shit. So it was a good thing we didn't sponsor them.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole nuclear winter was a test to see how they'd react.
No, because remember, like they had to clean up their factory in order to prove that they can clean up their city.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Yeah. Because then it wasn't.
I don't.
Yeah. No, I do.
I don't.
No, you were asleep. You don't remember shit.
Speaking of which, Scarlet, the clerics of Arceus called you, and they're trying to get into the scene, and they're trying to tend to people and Pokemon, but between Interpol, the Rangers, and the Aura Guardians, they won't let them in. So as of right now, you're the only cleric here.
Luna, I've got like I've got a load of my fellow clerics trying to get in to help with healing. Is there any way you can get them in? I know it's kind of bending the rules a bit, but they just want to help.
Why is it bending the rules?
Because they have no authority. Like.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll use my Ranger authority, or I'll use my authority ability.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So your parents are also calling you, Scarlet, and they're heading to Republic City to see you as well.
Why are parents and everything coming to visit now? This is a terrible time.
Yeah, because they dropped a nuke on you, and believe it or not, parents kind of want to see what happens to their kids after nukes fall on people.
Lavi just goes up to Luna and is like, "Oh, how inconvenient that your family is coming to visit you. Oh, I don't know what that's like."
Not everybody knows about your
Stop
stupid
that.
daddy boo-hoo story, okay?
Your family tried to kill you.
Anyway.
Yeah, your father hates you. Anyway.
It was probably in self-defense.
What a fine group of people I imagine we'll be meeting.
I'm really excited to face them off in an honorable battle.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Jade, your parents called.
Oh boy.
They know you're not dead. They're telling you to call them back and stop being a baby.
How come they would just want a phone call? They're not visiting.
Okay, fine.
Also,
Yes,
some-
Mom, I survived the nuclear bomb. Get off my back.
they would know out of anyone if you've died, obviously. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They know I'm not dead, so they're probably not overly worried.
Next, some random occultists from like different churches and cults of Giratina are messaging you. They're talking just a bunch of nonsense. You promptly put them in the trash folder.
Just hand the phone over to Chibi Tina.
Chibitina FaceTimes them. Mortals.
You will burn.
Mortals.
Hello, my associates.
And then Lavi. You have no missed calls.
Yeah.
Lobby on a phone?
All right. that's about it for Empire City.
That's all the important stuff, anyway.
That's all the important stuff. Essentially, you guys got caught on the news, coming, with your little tearful reunion. Half of Team Fresh Floof just kind of popped out of the desert like ghosts and appeared in Wild Colony with only minor wounds. Not only that, you've also been accompanied by the Lord of Death himself, and several people have confirmed that it is legitimate. So people are freaking out about that, or calling it a crazy hoax. Either way.
Well,
It's just a ditto. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We
it's a
just
ditto.
made
It's
him
not-
do that.
Ooh,
Shut up,
fun
guys.
question
It's
for
not
any,
really Giratina.
I mean, come on, a Giratina can't be that small.
question I gotta ask in any taking it a level of seriously Pokemon universe: are Dittos highly illegal contraband? Because they definitely should be.
Yeah.
I didn't actually consider that until now, but let's see what happens.
They're probably in Anar City.
Haha, yes.
Can get
And our city is totally fine.
Don't even pretend that what we've been through compares to whatever
Yeah,
happened.
I know. Cool, Jello. Okay.
I've not got a chance to watch it yet, so I really want to watch it. What those guys did in Anau City.
Oh.
Well, let's see. They spent like 4 hours flirting with a mayor, I think. And then
We were breakdancing at him.
okay.
It was closer to breakdancing.
Okay, so
yeah.
the Rangers are all informed. Everything's good. The clerics are coming here to help.
Yep.
Yada
and then-
yada, right?
Yep. And then after a while, you guys are being asked to go to Republic City because you have been volunteered by the Rangers and your own career, essentially, to participate in the Republic City charity event, which is a giant Pokemon battle. And
I thought that was Prism's brother or something.
it's his dad, and
Probably dead.
the Rangers got a hold of the plan, basically, and they think you would be best suited raising money there, even though you've been doing spectacularly here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. That way, there's
What
not
about about the Shaymin?
Oh, right. I forgot about him. So the
Shaymin.
the Edgehog. The Edgehog that you guys recruited earlier popped back, and there's a small purple Shaymin with him with a strange mohawk, and he just kind of jumps up and goes, "Hey, dudes!" And it's just a little purple Shaymin.
No, fuck you, Shaymin. I want the other Shaymin.
And
Shut up. We're listening to the drug Shaymin.
Okay.
and the Edgehog says to you, "He's the only one that I could have found. Otherwise, no other Shaymin wanted to touch this place."
Okay, is this a special type of Shaymin because he's purple?
Well, you ask him that, and he responds, "Oh yeah, man, I'm not from around here. I'm from," and then he brings you in closer with his bloodshot eyes. He goes, "Another world."
What?
He goes, "No, man, I actually am not from around here. I got tricked here by some kind of a genie. I think you guys call him that. Yeah, genie. That's what I came from. A genie popped me here, and I've been able to do anything since. But this place is pretty rad."
Okay, are you good at cleaning up shit like a regular Shaymin?
Oh, he chuckles. "How'd you think I got purple?"
Fair enough. Okay. Basically, I explain the situation and see if he can help with some of the radiation here.
Okay. He's like, So he looks out, and here's the science behind this. And like I said, I did not expect to research nuclear radiation and fallout doing this, but here's how it works. When a nuclear bomb goes off, that's actually pretty straightforward and relatively not that bad. But I know, yeah, like relatively speaking, a nuclear bomb is okay. Actually, the bigger the bomb, the less the fallout. Here's the problem. That place had been hoarding plutonium for years, and when a nuclear power plant melts down, that is way worse than a nuclear bomb going off. So what happened is we had a plant meltdown combined with a bomb spreading that shit everywhere, and now basically the entire desert is compromised between high desert winds and just the pure mass of rads that's out where you guys were. So
But
this
war never changes.
yeah,
Are
in fact,
they irradiated?
they are not. They actually took the necessary precautions. Jade and Lavi were wearing homemade hazmat suits. Scarlet and Luna are actually wearing hazmat suits when they go out to help, and Chibitina is immune to radiation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I never understood why Giratina had that passive ability.
But essentially, that's what's going on right now. It would take 100 Shaymin about 50 years to clean up that place. Wild Desert is essentially Fallout land because of this, and that's actually one of the reasons why Fallout, the universe is so dangerous.
What you're trying to say is because there's a purple Shaymin here, it's about the same as 100 Shaymin, right?
Not even close. But it's
Then why
better.
the fuck did he bring this to me?
Because you asked for a Shaymin, and he could only find one Shaymin willing
I asked
to...
for a bunch of Shaymin.
He could only
Do you
find
guys
one.
not care about your land? Your land's dead.
Yeah, the desert isn't their land. They kind of gave up a while ago.
I mean, Wild Colony wasn't your land
Guys,
either, and you
ladies,
made that.
trying to say something.
It's okay, it doesn't matter.
No, go on. Oh, go on.
I said, can I go and find the other shaman so I can say thank you and bye-bye and stuff?
Oh, yes. Boop. There's a little Shaymin right there.
I'm just saying they made that oasis in Wild Colony for no reason.
Oh.
The little deerling Shaymin pops up into your arms and gives you a great big hug, and he goes, "Well, it was nice seeing you. I got some work to do."
Oh, okay.
You got work to do.
Oh, I give him tickles.
And he holds up a hoof, and he's like, "Now is not the time for tickles. Now
is the time to fight nuclear fallout." And then he just looks confused at himself, like, "Wait, what are you? What?"
This is Pokemon, right?" So he jumps down and heads out with determination. Title of the episode, not the time for tickles. And he gives
Purple
you
Shaymin, go with him.
he gives you a little salute. The Edgehog and the purple hippie Shaymin all kind of like wave at you as well, and they head off to work with some rangers and some Aura Guardians.
I salute them too.